rumbles the earth, it shakes. The water is rising in the lakes. The clouds, they gather the winds tonight. I can feel it in the air, it's coming all right. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air, but don't forget to like and share. Say hello to David and Mark. Get ready, the show is about to start. Keeping you informed at every update, so you can stay safe and feeling great. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air, but don't forget to like and share. Storm warnings flash across the screen. Nature's power in all it seems. Updates flowing through the feed, bringing you the news you need. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air, but don't forget to like and share. The sky, it rumbles, the earth, it shakes. The water is rising in the lakes. The clouds, they gather the winds tonight. I can feel it in the air, it's coming all right. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air, but don't forget to like and share. Say hello to David and Mark. Get ready, the show is about to start. Keeping you informed at every update, so you can stay safe and feeling great. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air, but don't forget to like and share. Storm warnings flash across the screen. Nature's power in all it seems. Updates flowing through the feed, bringing you the news you need. Say hello to David and Mark. Get ready, the show is about to start. Keeping you informed at every update, so you can stay safe and feeling great. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air, but don't forget to like and share. Storm warnings flash across the screen. Nature's power in all it seems. Updates flowing through the feed, bringing you the news you need. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air, but don't forget to like and share.
You're muted. I don't understand how we can sometimes not touch a control, not do anything, and then all of a sudden, no sound. Are you sure you're not muted, Dave? You got no sound.
Test. There we go. Now I'm on. Okay. It's showing now.
Okay. I just unplugged it and replugged it back in.
Okay. Can everybody hear me? I'm waiting for people to speak out there.
Huh?
Check it.
Oh, his headphones are fine.
Oh. Sean, are you saying you can hear us now? Okay.
Looks like you're going out, but I can't hear you yet.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I can hear fine. You're going out too, Mark, so it's on your end.
Thank you. Just got my radio hooked up to my new car and wanted to see if I got all the cables connected correctly. So, y'all have a good night. WSCC for Gerard.
Okay, they're hearing both of us, Mark. Can you hear me? How about now, Mark? Can you hear me? Okay, well, I'm here. Oh, my goodness. So you guys noticed the radar. We have some storms bearing down on us. They're just now getting to the lakes. Hopefully, Mark will be getting his headset where he can hear me. I am here, Mark, if you can hear me. Yeah, well, everything goes fine, and then we leave this and then come back, and all of a sudden, everything's all messed up. He'll be back on in a second, though. So right now we have special weather statements on this line that's approaching, just now approaching the lakes area. They are not severe yet, but they're pretty doggone strong. I'm telling you, you're going to get some heavy rains, and it is going to be a little bit nasty. Not a lot of lightning. I see just a few lightning strikes in it. So I don't know. Maybe this thing is dying down a little. And yet, if you go back down here, you've got a severe thunderstorm in this area. Let me see if I can bring up a camera here. This is Denmark, Tennessee, and yeah, we got a storm going on there. You see a lot of lightning, and that storm is severe. There it goes. It is firing up. So this is in Denmark, Tennessee, Madison County, Tennessee. It's actually encompassing Jackson. This is moving northeast, and if you look and follow the track, well, if it holds together that long, it could get up into our area. So that's what we're watching. Okay, you want me to turn my mic up? How about this? Is that a little better? Let me see what I can do. I don't know what's going on with these things. I'm going to turn everything up. Oh, okay, I see where I can do it. Hang on. How about now? That would be a lot better. Okay. Thank Mike. He says I actually sound fine on YouTube. That's good. That's what I wanted to hear. Would it be something to potentially need to take shelter? I do live in a mobile home, if that makes a difference. This is from Kayla. Where are you located, Kayla? What county or in what area? So I can kind of figure out what's going on with you. I'm going to get the radar down here a little bit better. Let's look at it from the Paducah radar site. Maybe. There we go. We're looking at the back side of the storm from the radar right now. And yeah, it's getting a little wonky. I think I'm going to have to go to, yeah, we're waiting on Mark. Okay, she's in Butler County. Okay, Kayla. Butler County would be Morgantown. And let's see. I think you're going to be good for a while. I don't imagine it will be as strong when it gets there. Go ahead, Mark. I had you where I could hear you, but you couldn't hear me.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway. But I think overall we're doing pretty good on the storm so far. This has got some intense rainfall in it. When it gets to you, you're going to see and hear some serious rainfall as it comes down. And these are moving northeast at a pretty good clip. Mike Slater said we could also hear Mark out here on YouTube when you finally came up. Yeah, I don't know what he did to change it in there, but
I didn't change anything in there.
You clicked the button and muted your mic.
Oh yeah, I muted my mic because
okay.
I wasn't going to say anything. I was trying to figure out why I couldn't hear you.
Oh, okay. Well, if you get on that feed, maybe you could hear me through that way. I don't know.
We'll see.
Okay, so we'll keep looking at this, Mark. I'm not sure what we need to do here. Okay. Owensboro area, they're going to get severe weather. Well, here's the line. Here's Owensboro. I'll go ahead and put this in motion for everyone so we can get an idea of what it's doing. You see the storms are moving, the overall line is moving east. The storms individually are moving northeast. This one in here is pretty strong. You see there was a lot of lightning with it early on, so it looks like it could have weakened out just a little bit. Morganfield is about to get nailed pretty good. This is a special weather statement. Let's see what it says here. Gusty winds up to 40 miles per hour, and they could knock down tree limbs, blow around unsecured object. If outdoors, consider seeking shelter inside a building. This is going to impact Henderson, Princeton, Morganfield, Marion, Eddyville, Sturgis, Breckenridge Center, Clay, Uniontown, Salem, Corydon, Cresswell, Farmersville, Catawba, Fredonia, Caven Rock, Waverly, Old Shawneetown, Wheatcroft, and Dykesburg. So be aware if you're in those areas, this storm is coming in. It is a little strong, but winds in excess of 40 miles per hour. So there we go. Mark, are you on with us yet? Well, I guess he'll be with us here shortly. I'm going to pull out just a little bit. And you can see down here towards the lower end of the lakes, these storms right here are pretty strong. I'm going to look at this camera here. This one is in Humboldt. Well, I don't see much there. I'm getting a little warning signal. But I don't see anything. For those of you who are wondering what this shaded area is, that is a severe thunderstorm watch for that area down there. It's still continuing in effect. I'll look at that here shortly. Stacy Smith Lakes, our older son lives in a trailer over by Western Hills Golf Course. Do you think he needs to come to our house because we have a storm shelter? You know, I'll be honest with you. This does not look like a big event to me. Yeah, we could get some high wind gust, but I don't think there's much of a tornado risk with this at all. Not much at all. Let's see here. Zoe, what was the question you asked? Let's see if I can go back and find you. Marion is getting rain. Yeah, Cody says low end.
You got your mug. You got cream and sugar out here, right?
I don't have them here. Hannah Dozier says wind is picking up in Nebo. No rain yet. There you are, Mark. I hear you.
How bad the lag is going to be.
You sound okay now.
Yep, I don't know how bad the lag is going to be, but I'm watching it on YouTube, and that's where I'm getting the sound. So I'm going to be lagging just a little bit. So give me a second to answer.
Okay. If I could figure out a setting, is there a setting up here that I need to do to try to get you fixed?
I don't know. I don't know why the sound failed. That line is moving right on in.
Yeah, go ahead and give them a rundown now of what we're talking about, and I'll be quiet so while you do that, and just give an idea of what's going on.
I've got an update from National Weather Service.
Okay, stand by 1 second.
Severe weather threat has ended over southeast Missouri and southern Illinois. The line of storms may still produce sporadic wind gusts to 50 miles per hour, heavy rainfall, and low threat of brief spin-up over western Kentucky and southwest Indiana until about 11. The reason for the sporadic gusts is the low-level jet that ramped up with winds around 50 to 60 miles per hour at or around 2,000 feet above ground. That is a good thing to get those to get to the surface, but not completely flushing in.
Yeah. Okay, brief update from National Weather Service. The severe weather threat has ended over Missouri and Illinois. The line is moving to the east. It produced gusts 40 to 50 miles an hour and possibly a brief spin up until about 11 o'clock, just because of a low-level jet that's pushing through right now. I noticed we do have a severe thunderstorm warning down in Tennessee. Down by Huntington and in that area, but I don't know if that'll hold together long enough to make it up to our area of Kentucky. The line will continue to move east through the night. It should be clearing our area by about midnight to 2 a.m. on to the east.
Okay. Hope you guys excuse me. I'm actually, my support staff's helped me get a cup of coffee together up here. But yeah, it does look like that we're going to be doing okay. You know, we're right on the edge, Mark. We're right on the edge of severe. They just haven't quite kicked over to the level in order to be severe yet. But we're watching that one down in Tennessee, and we're watching this line coming across the lakes right now to see how that does. So that'll be interesting to see what happens as we get through the day. Now, this is ahead of a strong cold front. And this cold front is going to definitely drop the temperatures in a big time kind of way.
Yeah, our forecast high for tomorrow is supposed to drop to about 60 degrees as the front goes through, and that's probably what the temperature is going to maintain through most of the day tomorrow. It's supposed to drop down to around 40 tomorrow night and be in the 40s for lows through most of the week, except for Wednesday night. Wednesday night, we've got a forecast low of about 38. So some of the outlying areas and northern areas could see our first frost.
Oh, my goodness.
Not
Yeah.
too far off of what Dave said the other day when he was talking about the winter outlook, fall and winter outlook, that we'd see our first frost before the end of the month.
Yeah, I think I actually mentioned the 26th, but hey, hey, there's Mermaid Cakes, 8843. She is on with us now. Says, hey there, Thunder Buddies. Been a while. Not excited about the storms, but I'm excited about these low temperatures coming in because we know she is a snow lover.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. The way the line is angled there from the northwest to from the north to the south, uh, it's already crossing the northern part of the lakes right now. It'll be crossing the southern part of the lakes before too long, probably in about 10, 15 minutes.
Do you know where the mugs are? The coffee mugs. I got you one. Do you know where? I'm gonna search.
I need
Yeah.
Your season is creeping up on us, huh? Well, isn't it supposed to kind of creep?
Okay. Eli says snow when? Oh, Eli. Well, I don't think it'd be unusual to.
One never knows.
Yeah, they may see a few flakes before or around Halloween. We will see. I'm not quite ruling it out. Wait, excuse me just a second. I got to go under here and get something. I don't know what I did today, Mark, but I tell you what, every bone in my body's aching. Let's see here. Tammy Gullick says, me too.
Yeah.
Tornadoes, no.
Did you get out and do yard work?
No, actually, well, yeah, maybe I did do some, come to think of it. I had to fix my cat house up. Okay, how's it looking for Marion, Kentucky? Mark, you want to answer that?
Well, like everybody else in West Kentucky, you're going to be getting this line through. Right now, there's nothing severe on the Kentucky side of it. The only severe thunderstorm warning is down by Jackson, Tennessee, just north of the I-40 line there. And it doesn't seem to be really advancing up this way all that much. They keep kind of angling it like it's going to, but the whole line is pushing to the east.
Yeah, we're starting, the leading edge now is about to reach Katie's. Of some showers. Again, it doesn't look to be too much of a big deal. I'm going to look at some of these cameras down here, see if we can get a look into the storms. This should be looking up into the storms that are approaching across the lakes. And I don't see, there's a little lightning out there. But that's not much. Let's try the other
I've
one.
noticed there's not a lot of lightning with most of it up in this end. There is in the southern end down, but down in Tennessee. But
Yeah, I'm not seeing a whole lot of lightning on this at all. So far, so good, everybody. Don't worry too much. This down here is a little bit more worrisome. Let me check out this camera right here. This is right in the middle of that storm. And I can see why. It's raining cats and dogs. But, again, this is in a severe storm warned area that we're looking at. And the traffic seems to be moving okay, but the rain seems to be a little intense. There's some lightning.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, this one right here is a little on the severe side. Pull back out. That would be that camera there. Let me see if we got another one here. Try this one on the lower end. This is a lot more activity on this one. Man, that one is coming down pretty good. I did see a bunch of lightning in here when I first got on here. But it's raining really hard right there. This would be Denmark, Tennessee. Okay, they just reissued this severe thunderstorm warning, now expanded it up northward into Huntington, Tennessee, and McKenzie. And so it's growing ever so closer to us. We're going to keep an eye on this. This does not appear to be weakening much in this lower end down here. I probably need to find another.
Yeah. If that would follow that same trajectory, that would be over into Logan County.
Well, let's see. There's the cone on this one. That particular part of it. It's moving northeast at, 69 miles an hour. That's pretty doggone fast. Not much in the way of hail.
Yep. Yeah. Connor Wright, yes, Hopkinsville is probably going to be okay.
Yeah. Tommy Hilliard says hello from Trigg County. Carly Pendleton says lightning in Fruit Hill. Let me get off this little thing here. Let's go on up here and look up at this part of the country. So far, Clarksville's in the clear.
Cody Grimes, yeah, when severe storms tend to have a whole lot of lightning with them.
Dylan 90 GG 69 is Russell going to be hit hard, and what time possibly? Russell's going to get some of this. Right now, it seems like it's not getting any stronger, so this would be about what we expect to get to you. It doesn't look like it's going to be too severe. Looks like we have a different special weather statement on this one in Benton. But this one up here in Morganfield, this one right here looks mighty strong. It still says wind gust to 40. Movement is east.
Are they still calling for gusts of 40?
Yep. But you know, it's starting to bow out just a little bit in this mark when it gets there close to Evansville. See that?
Yeah, I see that. They do have a local storm report for wind gusts estimated up to 50, and that was at Reedland, and it knocked some trees and power lines down.
Okay. This is Paris County, Henry, Tennessee. Trying to look out towards that storm. Honest Life Mitch, any tornadoes? No, I don't see any tornadoes at all. None of them are listed. Jackie Nile, what about Princeton? Princeton's going to be about the same way as the rest of us. It's right here. You're about to get a pretty good storm, but it does not appear to be severe, so you're good.
I like Mad Max is saying there.
Let's see here. It's better to rain cats and dogs than cow and hogs. Yeah, I go along with that. There's Tracy Runyon on with us. She says that line of storms will be knocking on your door very soon. I imagine she's been through it. There's Amanda Barber on with us. There's Amanda LB54. Hey, David Mark. Alicia Marvin Green. Yep. What about McLean County? And Katie Goad in Katie's and hoping Hopkinsville fares well. Our kids are with their grandparents for the night. Katie, I don't think you got a whole lot to worry about. I really don't. I'm not too concerned about this whole situation so far. I don't see anything that really causes me to be concerned. It probably looks worse than what it actually is. There is an area of concern, though, as we go down here to Tennessee with this severe warning right here. But so far, so good. It's a little bit out of the radar range.
Now, outside of this line of storms, we're getting some gusty winds, probably up to 25 in the overnight hours. And then once the front goes through, we'll be getting some gusty winds from the north and northwest up to almost 30 miles an hour. And that's what's going to usher in our really cool air for tomorrow.
Yep, I agree with you. I would like to ask you to subscribe to the channel if you would while you're watching us. We're trying to keep everybody updated on this potential severe event. So far, it hasn't really shown a lot of pumpkin. And just to say that issue new weather statement here, let's see what they say. Just came out. Still gust to 40. And really nothing new. It is considered a strong thunderstorm, though. This whole line, as it goes, it's gone through Morganfield. It is approaching Madisonville, Providence, probably getting it right now. Arlington, you'll be getting it here shortly. Princeton, you are probably getting a little bit right now. Eddyville's got it. Calvert City, Benton, you guys are going through it. And Katie's, you're just about to get into it. It's pretty close. Beverly Blandford says, hey, Mark, how about the Bremen area?
All of West Kentucky, it's all running just about the same. This line will push through, probably gusts of 35, 40 miles an hour with it. Yeah. And somebody's asking, will it reach London, Kentucky? Right now, the models show it pushing all the way off to the east, all the way to the East Coast eventually.
We're still a little concerned. I am a little bit concerned about this storm actually getting up towards Christian County, Trigg County, that is severe down here in Tennessee. You see, I've got the cone of travel up, and it's showing now that it could get up into this area if it all maintains its intensity. You know, that's the big question. Connie Moon, don't
Depends on
need.
which part of that cell is actually causing the severe warning.
Well, I guess
If
so.
it's the one down by Jackson, that would tend to
I believe, Mark, it's going to be the one north of it.
be off to the east of Hopkinsville.
Looks like around Lavinia, Tennessee is where the worst is there. What about our wind gusts, Mark? What kind of wind gusts are we looking at?
In either case, that's probably still at least 2 to 3 hours out. Wind gusts with the storms right now up in our area, the special weather statements are saying wind gusts up to 40. They could be up to 45, close to 50.
Okay.
But outside of the thunderstorms, we could be seeing just straight line wind gusts with the head of the front from the southwest at around 25, and then behind the front from the northwest at about 30.
At any rate, it's going to be a little bit chilly out tomorrow. So if you go outside, get ready for a rude awakening. You're going to say, oh my goodness, what happened to the temperatures? Because it's going to feel a lot chillier. I'm going to go in here, see if I can find a closer radar and take a look at this storm a little bit closer. There's one right here. Yeah, that gives us a better idea. There's the core, the worst of the storm right there. It's to the northeast of Jackson. You see it there?
I see that.
So that would put this somewhere in the vicinity of here, if it holds together. Again, that's a little ways out. It does look like the worst of this is through Mayfield now. Let's see what there's the temperature, 69 degrees. Wind is 14 miles an hour with a gust of 25. Looks like Murray's still catching some rain and stuff. I don't see anything serious there. Let's go back and take a look at the front side of this. Here we go. We do have a pretty good little storm, little small cell there just south of Katie's. It's along 6880. Okay, Tracy Running says 63 degrees there in Kansas City. That's where she says, and says it'll be 48 tonight as that colder air gets in. I hope some of you will go ahead and subscribe
The
to the
temperatures have
channel.
already dropped behind this line in West Kentucky into the upper 60s.
Please be sure and subscribe to the channel if you can. It doesn't cost you anything. You may have to give your email address to YouTube. That's just to prove that you're a real person. And I know all of you are real persons out there. Again, we're watching this storm down here. It's mighty powerful. The storm just south of Katie's along 68 is getting pretty strong. Still going. Nothing to be worried about. Let's see, Chelsea. Okay, she wants to look at the Katie's camera. That's a good idea. Hang on here a minute. There's the Hopkinsville camera. Let's look over here at the WKDZ camera. So far, it's doing pretty good. That would be in this area on the map. You can probably barely see it there. But this is 6880 and I-24 in Trigg County. And let's see what else we got. Let's look at the Katie's camera, downtown Katie's. Again, not a much going on. What about Lakeside Campground Marina? Big old spider web and all kinds of stuff on the lens. It is raining. I can tell by the way it's hitting the side of it. Here's the camera in Clarksville. As we look at exit 4. Well, I don't have you on there. Hang on a minute. Let me get you on. Here we go. Well, we got gremlins in our stuff up here, Mark. It is so strange. We have all kinds of weird things going on. Here's the camera in Clarksville. As we look at exit 4.
I know we do. Because my Bluetooth earphones just died. They were supposed to be charged and they weren't charged up. I don't know why.
Yeah, I can't bring up any of the cameras
Yeah.
on Chrome.
Yeah. I've had to resort to listening to you on my phone. So when I'm not speaking, I'll probably mute it so they won't hear an echo from you.
Well, so far you're okay. I don't hear much on you. Just trying to figure out why we're not seeing. Something sure messed up here. We'll try this again. And nothing. Excuse me. This is the weirdest thing I have ever seen. UK Wildcats 1982 says overtime in the Kentucky-Texas game tied 13-13. Woohoo! Kyle Gibson says, Mark, you're on a laptop, right? Well, this is just weird.
I am. But I don't have any external speakers to plug into it other than my Bluetooth ones, and they died. So I'm listening on my phone through Facebook.
Hold on, we've got somebody here to help us. Thank gosh. Switch to it. Huh? Switch to your Chrome. That's the one it's up. That Shane is a genius. I'm glad to see Shane back. Anyway, here is Clarksville. This is the exit 4 camera in Clarksville. As we look at the traffic cam down there, this is the one that goes up towards Sam's Club, Highway 79. And then this ramp right here is where you would get on to go back to Kentucky from the mall. Let me see if I can try a different camera. Yeah, here we go. This is actually the mall camera now. Look up this way where the mall is. Still fairly peaceful down there in Clarksville. Let's look at the 101. The 101 and Riverside Drive looking great. Don't see any problems at all. Traffic going smoothly and the roads are dry. So that's a good thing. Angela 8282, I'm multitasking, watching radar on my phone, y'all on my iPad, and overtime in Kentucky, Texas. Good for you, Angelia. Well, while we're on here, let's just see if we can get some of this other stuff. Yeah, there's Lakeside, there's WKDZ, elevator cam. Let's see if we get, okay. Here's Niagara Falls. Here's a wider shot of Niagara Falls, and it's yellow tonight. Normally it was red last night or the last time. Now it's yellow. There's Dave on with us. Hey, Dave. Says all these storms rolling in made me hungry for a ham sandwich. Oh my goodness, me too. I'm hungry anyway. Um, let's see. Penny Line says, "Hello, David." Hi, Penny. And Shan Kettler says, "Rain has started in Katie's." Let me get back over to the radar now that we've got that fixed. And here we are. So yeah, Katie's just now getting in on the action. They haven't really gotten to the main event yet. We've got a lot of heavy rain coming down around Rock Castle, Canton, Aurora, back to Hardin, Alamo, and Shiloh, back down to Murray. These storms are moving on in pretty quick. Starting to get some here about the county line. The trig. Let me go see if we can see that on KDZ's camera. Yeah, we get some wet pavement there. Still not a lot. Let's go back towards Katie's. Yeah, it's raining there, but nothing out of the ordinary. How you doing, Mark? Well, Shane's going to get him fixed too. I've got all kinds of confidence in him. So here we are again, still watching this storm down here. It is aiming up towards Clarksville now. Are you on with me, Mark? Here we are again, still watching this storm down here. It is aiming up towards Clarksville now. Are you on with me, Mark?
I'm on with you, yeah.
I was a little delayed. I actually asked that about a couple of minutes ago. You're still delayed though,
Yeah,
right?
that's probably what's kicking that severe thunderstorm up, is that little package of higher cape.
Yeah. I was a little delayed. I actually asked that about a couple of minutes ago. Let's
Well,
see.
That's probably what's kicking that severe thunderstorm up, is that little package of higher cape.
I'm hearing our.
But yeah, we're continuing to watch it. They are degrading that warning as the storm passes.
Yeah, C, of course, says if you're resorting to listening on your phone, then you have to deal with that YouTube delay.
Unfortunately, yes.
Tracy Runyon says, saw that Hopkinsville's playing host to Goblin Con at the Bruce this weekend. And Anna George says, yeah, she saw that also. And Cody Grimes says, got to worry about naders in Elkton, Kentucky, David? No, I don't think so at all. Be honest with you, Cody. I think we're going to be good as far as the tornado deal goes. Looks like we might be getting a team out ready to go to do a little live stream. Fuller says, good evening, David. How are you doing? I'm doing fine, Fuller. How about yourself?
Yeah, I believe that's what Shane was in here to do.
Tell him I've got his, well, I guess he'll come back in, but I've got his feed coming in here now. Bree's on her way, Mark. Yeah, Dave, it's Amy and Shane team. They're about getting ready to go out, I think. I got you right here.
Cody, that's probably not a bad idea.
What's wrong with his audio? His headset. I think I can't read. Borrow my glasses. Okay, it's on the other board. Okay, how do I carry you guys over here with us still on there? Is there a way? Yeah. Hit this right here? No. That's just, there you go. Yeah, okay. Okay, we've got Shane and Amy's feed here. When they get ready to go out, so we'll go back to the radar right now. And we'll be monitoring their camera right here in between Mark and I. Okay, we've got Shane and Amy's feed here. Barb Riggenberg, hi guys. The first flight of my new broom went well. We had a little bit of wind, but landed safely in Beckley, West Virginia. Praying for everyone's safety during the storms headed your way. Thank you, Barb. Andrea Cook, should we be worried about the storm coming up from Tennessee because it's coming straight my way? Barb Riggenberg, hi guys. The first flight of my new broom went well. We had a little bit of wind, but landed safely in Beckley, West Virginia. Can you turn that down just a tad, Mark? It's feeding back through here. Thank you, Barb. Andrea Cook, should we be worried about the storm coming up from Tennessee because it's coming straight my way? That's better. Turn that down just a tad, Mark. It's feeding back through here.
Yeah, I can't turn it down too much or I won't be able to hear it at all, but I'll do my best.
Hey,
And Andrea, the storm seems like it's weakening a bit for right now, but that particular area, that line, we are going to keep an eye on. For right now, don't worry about it too much, but we will be watching it.
Eric Brake, are you still on with us, or Dave? Yeah, Eric, take a look at the one above you there, the name on it. You see what I'm talking about? Okay, so we get some statements coming out here. Cats lost in overtime. What a shame. Thanks, Eric. I appreciate it. Okay, Kayla says Butler, Morgantown, Kentucky is getting pretty windy. I was walking through Haunted Wood Trail and they told us they were shutting it down. Yeah, you don't want those goblins flying around you. But no, it's probably a good safety thing there. Christopher Gober, 1018. Everyone stay safe tonight. Thank you, Christopher. I'm going to put this back in motion. I do want to give a shout out to some of our sponsors. I have to pay the bills, folks, so I'm going to let this play, but I want to take a quick commercial break. I won't play them all just at one time, but we do need to give a shout out to some of them. And the number one here on the list is our good friends, Mid-South Storm Shelters. Good grief, if you haven't got a storm shelter now, you're missing the boat. Take a look.
It's the middle of the night, and tornadic storms are approaching. The nearest public shelter is miles away, and they don't allow pets. You should have purchased a Mid-South Storm Shelter. Mid-South Storm Shelters offer you the security of having your own shelter at your doorstep. These sturdy and roomy shelters come in below-ground or above-ground styles. Both styles accommodate 10 people comfortably and will give you peace of mind anytime severe weather threatens. When the weather gets severe, have no fear with a Mid-South Storm Shelter. Call today at 270-725-6020. Mention the promo code Weather and Wisdom and you will get $200 off. Financing is available.
And you cannot miss that promo code, $200 off a storm shelter. Come on. You need to get those things because the next severe event may be really severe and we never know, but it's nice to have something there to go into. Seacor says, David, Mark just makes everyone feel so much calmer during the storms. Glad I found them. We're glad you did too, Seacor. You have been a blessing to us. Eric Brake says, Heather Gibbs, the line west of us is not severe. We only have a severe thunderstorm to our south, and that would be down in this area. It looks like they've dropped the warning for the time being. Let's see if it stays that way. Still looks pretty strong to me, but we'll see. We're going to continue to watch this. Let me get off of, oh, by the way, Lakeside Campground Marina is owned by Michael Vance Contracting and Roofing. If you have a roofing issue, give Michael a call, 270-707-ROOF, and he will be there to help you out. He's got teams ready to go, whether it be commercial, residential, 270-707-ROOF, and he does own Lakeside Campground Marina. You got to be sure and take that in. I'll let you watch that one real quick. And then we'll look at see what they got out on their intercept team just a second. Hang on.
Is the hustle and bustle of everyday life getting to you? Now you can enjoy quiet, relaxing days filled with the natural beauty of Kentucky Lake and its abundance of activities. You can find that and more at Lakeside Campground Marina, located on Jonathan Creek on the western shore of Kentucky Lake. They offer a selection of lakefront campground sites and a full-service marina and many other amenities. If you love boating, fishing, or just getting away from it all, visit us online at www.visitlakesidecampground.com.
Okay, and I did want to mention that that is a beautiful place to visit, but we have one more. One of my favorite sponsors is Mark Mudd at Kentucky Piano Service. Just absolutely love that. Take a look at this one.
Looking for expert piano care or searching for a high-quality instrument? Let us tell you about Kentucky Piano Service, LLC, owned by Mark Mudd, a certified second-generation piano technician serving clients since 2014. Mark blends formal certification with years of hands-on experience. He's completed thousands of tunings for clients ranging from churches and universities to families and beginner piano students. Mark provides tuning, repairs, and also buys and sells top-tier pianos. He serves a 100-mile radius and will travel when needed. Call or text 270-999-2433.
And boy, it's nothing like having that kind of a service available to us. Again, we're looking at the radar. We're not leaving you for any length of time while these storms are in the area, but I do have to pay the bills a little bit and run some of these commercials. These guys are good. They sponsor us, and they help us to be able to bring this information to you. So I pray that you won't begrudge us this. But we're not going to leave you. We're going to be right here and let you stay on top of things. We're watching this, looking for these storms. Still watching this back here to Clarksville. There's nothing infecting them yet, but they're getting closer. So we'll keep watching it, and maybe we'll get time for another commercial here. Let's take a look at one of my favorite places to eat, Ma's Kitchen. Oh my goodness, take a look.
Welcome to Ma's Kitchen in Hopkinsville, Kentucky, home of the $1.50 made-from-scratch sausage and biscuits. Load your plate with Kentucky classics, fried chicken, salmon patties, Salisbury steak, and sides like baked beans, mac and cheese, and fresh hot rolls. And don't miss our barbecue chicken, potato salad, and brown beans. Our brownies are made from scratch daily, bursting with rich chocolate flavor. And don't miss our old-fashioned pecan pie, a Southern classic. Located down from Harbor Freight at 3022 Fort Campbell Boulevard in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. When you can't go to Mama's, come to Ma's Kitchen.
And boy, they have that, those $1.50 sausage and biscuit in the morning is the best you ever put in your mouth. What is wrong with my stuff here? Good grief. We have these little gremlins trying to run in here and wreck us a little bit. You're watching Storm Intercept Team, Amy and Shane, in the central camera here between Mark and I. As they move out into the area towards the storms, they're going to try to intercept them and keep us informed of what's happening. And we'll keep an eye on them and see what happens when they get into it. Again, we have the intercept team going out. And had this been a much bigger event, we'd have several of the intercept teams out, but we're glad that they're out. Let's see here. Avery Shelton, what are those blue zones over Owensboro? Those are special weather statements. Let's see what they're saying, because that's a fairly new one. Okay, wind gust up to 40 miles per hour. Movement of that storm is northeast at 50 miles per hour, so it's moving along pretty good. Gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured object. Locations impacted: Owensboro, Rockport, Dale, Grandview, Whitesville, Santa Claus, Knoxville, St. Joseph, Masonville, Stanley, Eureka, Beech Grove, Crisney, Gentryville, Mosleyville, and Pleasant Ridge. So if you're in those areas, just be aware this storm is coming in. It's a little on the strong side, so you will be seeing it. We're still watching this. The backside of it is now past Paducah. It is getting ready to get into Hopkinsville. We're starting to pick up some right along the county line. Let me get in here a little closer. Getting a little wave going to come across us here in just a minute. We should hear it here in the studio. And then Katie's is getting a much bigger thing. Let me see if I can get anything else on the cameras over there. Here's the WKDZ camera at I-24, 6880 in Trigg County. Wet pavement right there is what I see. And it looks like the bulk of that storm hadn't got to that yet. Let's go to downtown Katie's. There's a little bit more activity there. They're getting a little bit of they're getting some rain and sheets coming down. I see that happening in this shot. So yeah, they're getting a pretty good storm right there. So that's what we'll eventually get up to downtown Katie's. I do want to look at, let's look here at Southern Hopkins and see what we're seeing here. Still nothing there. So yeah, I think so far we're in pretty good shape. And we're watching Amy and Shane as they move on. Let's see here. Salem says, think I just heard some rumbles in Owensboro. You probably did. Hey, there's Neil Mason. Neil, how are you doing, buddy? Check out the 24/7 channel. Let's see, Monday in the morning and before noon, and you'll see some ag stuff on there. Let me know what you think. BJ Knight says, hey guys, Stephanie Roke is on with us. Hey Stephanie, says hi David and Mark. Delana Cope, what time for Crofton? Well, let's see here. There's Crofton. It's not going to be long. You're already getting one band of showers went over you. You have another one coming and it's going to get heavier. Yeah, Neil Mason says the new page is looking awesome. We're working on it still. We've got more stuff to do on it, Neil, that hopefully we're going to add a lot more ag stuff on there, but it's coming along.
There are no warnings up and down this line right now at all.
Right. Let's see here. Greg Brown says hi from Hoptown. Hi, Greg. And then Stephanie Rhodes says, how are we looking for North Clarksville? Well, right now, North Clarksville's in the clear. I don't see too much getting in there. At least it's going to be at least 30 minutes to an hour before you get anything at all. Noah Moore says lightning in Hopkinsville. And Jenna Crick says raining in Crofton, nothing bad. That's as expected. Jenny Rogers. Hey, Jenny. She says, hi, David. Hi, Jenny. And there's Jenny Roberts. Hey, David, it's Noah. How's Hopkinsville looking? Hey, Noah. Buddy, it's going to be okay. We're watching it, but we're going to get some heavy rains here in just a little bit. And still waiting for you to come in here and join us at Weather Ops. Noah's been a junior spotter, but I think he may be getting ready to graduate a little higher up. We'll see. Sharon Wilson. Hi, David and Mark. Hello, Sharon. Greg Brown. How bad will it get? Well, Greg, I don't see it getting too bad. We're watching it. We have an intercept team in the field out checking out the stuff as it moves in. And we're looking pretty good so far. I'm glad this is turning out to be a non-severe event, but it's not bad at all. We're getting through it. It's not over with yet. We're still not completely out of the woods, but we're looking a lot better than what we did. So I hope everyone is enjoying the feed. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We sure need those subscriptions. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. And what happens is that YouTube gives us advertising dollars based on how many subscribers we have. And so the more subscribers we have, the more money they give to us, and the more we're able to upgrade our equipment. And hopefully we'll stop having any of these issues like these gremlins getting into our system. It's so weird. Wise old sage, this is Ted Green, Steel Drive over here on the south side. I don't think you will be long. Let me see if I can see what it looks like over there in southern Hopkinsville. Yeah, still dry. I agree with you. So anyway, let me go back here. Okay, we got rain in Cerulean now. That would be, I know you're here somewhere. There it is. Yeah, it's just now starting to get in there to you. Looks like it's going to be pretty heavy. There's Mala Tyndall. Hey, my son is in Columbia, Kentucky, in a camper. So should we tell them to leave? You know, I'll be honest with you. Mark, I don't think that would be necessary. This does not seem like it's that big of a deal, unless something just crops up stronger. But it looks like as we go into the overnight hours, the storms will weaken. Don't you think so? Joy and Sherry Hammonds, is it going to get bad in Berman, Kentucky? Mark, are you able to hear me? Stephanie, Boston, Kentucky girl, says had some thunder and now a lot of rain in Dawson. So, yeah, she's in Dawson Springs. It was so hard hit by tornadoes in December of 21. I'm going to take the motion off for a minute here. Of course, there's Dawson Springs right there. They're getting them heavy, heavy rain. Paula Rogers, hey guys, we have a few sprinkles here in Lafayette. Gideon Craig, how does it look in Clarksville? We'll go back down here and take a look. So far, Clarksville is in the clear. I'm going to look at this camera here. And we're looking towards the west. You can see a little lightning back in there, but still nothing to worry about.
The rain has arrived here at the studio.
Yep, it is. I hear it coming down pretty good. Let's go back to our radar. And here it is. There you are. The GPS beacon is on. So here we are in Hopkinsville in this area, and you can see we still got some heavy rain just around us. It hasn't quite got to the studio yet, but Hopkinsville is getting some pretty good rain. Tracy, you can, but I don't think it's going to be a big deal, to be honest with you. I think they're going to be just fine. Andrea Cook says rain just hit here in Herndon. Joe and Sherry Hammonds, I'm sorry, it's Bremen, Kentucky. Greg E says rain in Isley, Kentucky. Rain in Hoptown. Mark, what you seeing? I suspect this storm is getting ready to go severe again. Can you hear me, Mark?
No, we're trying to work my headphone and sound problems.
Okay.
All I'm seeing is there's still a bit of a bow echo down in Tennessee there with that. So that bears watching. Right now, there's nothing as far as a warning on it, but that probably won't get into Clarksville before the whole line goes through.
Let's see here. We're getting rain on the south side now. Uh, Eric, are you still on? Hopefully you are. We're getting a lot of this spam coming in, so we need to shut them down. Holly Wright, I think you're safe to go to bed in Katie's, yes. Dave, if you're on, you might want to give him a hand here. Yeah, Bill Melander, nothing severe right at the moment. Thank you, UK Wildcats. We appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Dave, I've been informed by Bree that that is a raid for us. What Miss Dreamer 80 is saying is correct. They are bringing people from their stream over to our stream to show up to get our numbers up.
Oh, okay. All right. So, Eric, y'all let them stay. Hey, I appreciate that, guys. We misunderstood what you were doing. Very nice of you. Thank you, Evan Freiberger. Jeff and Pamela Penley. Hi, David Mark, for the report for Muhlenberg County near Rochester.
Yeah. Aj22 got it right there. Not spam. Fellow weather guy Evan Freiberger ended his stream and sent them over for continued coverage to us.
Oh, well, thank you, Evan. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, yeah. Thanks, Eric and Dave. I appreciate y'all watching out for us. They are good. I didn't understand what was going on at the time. We do appreciate it. What's the temperature gradient behind that front line, Mark? Samuel Wickens. I'm at West Mississippi. Tyler, the Bluey fan. Yes, thank you, David. Thanks for all you do. Appreciate it, Tyler. Always happy to find some good weather coverage. Thanks, guys. You guys are the best. Yes, thank you, David. Thanks for all you do. Appreciate it, Tyler.
Yeah. It's about 73 degrees here in Hoptown right now, just as the rain gets to us. Over in West Kentucky, it's down to 68. So it's at least a 5 degree drop immediately, and it's going to drop like 20 degrees by tomorrow.
Yeah, let's take a look at our intercept team and see what they're doing out there right at the moment. See if I've got this right here. Shane, can you hear me?
Go ahead.
Okay, just checking. What's your position?
We are expecting Oak Grove just north of Love's Truck Stop, facing southwest.
Okay. I just want to check in with you. We have some guest viewers on from another stream, and they're watching to increase our numbers. We really appreciate that. And anyway, I just wanted to touch base with you guys while we were at it.
All right.
Okay, that's one of our intercept teams who's out in the field waiting for the incoming storms to get here. Thank you so much, TTV Sailor Lera. I'm sorry I'm having a hard time pronouncing some of these. KMH Rock 89. Also, thank you, mods. I've been in your shoes. Not an easy job, and you all don't get enough love. Man, I like these guys, Mark. They're good people. I thought they were messing with us at first. Yeah, thank you, Evan, so much. Alpha Casters 4724, Providence, Kentucky here. Any threats? I don't think so. Let's see here. There's Providence. You're on the back side of this system, to be honest with you. Looks like just heavy rain. That's going to be the worst of it. Olivia Kiwai Arts, just call me Livy. Thanks, Livy. You guys are making me blush. There's Riker. I love these guys. Well, Mike Erica Bynum says, like and subscribe to best weathermen on the market. Believe that. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate that.
Kirsten Lane is asking if Middle Tennessee needs to be concerned. There's one storm that we're watching. It's down near Houston County right now, coming across. It's had a history of a warning on it, and that's the only thing we have to worry about right now along the whole line. And it's mostly for gusty winds.
They just put a special weather statement on it, Mark. A gust up to 50, so that storm is almost severe. Gusty winds can knock down tree limbs and blow around unobscure objects. Locations impacted include Dover, Erin, Tennessee Ridge, Big Rock, Cumberland City, Houston, Houston County Airport, Indian Mound, and land between the lakes. So let's go and take a look at this camera here and see if we can see anything with that. Yes, it's getting, that's a pretty intense rainfall coming down on the camera right now. It is 72 degrees there. Dew points at 67. That's certainly severe criteria. Let's check out the other one here. Same thing. This is Stewart County, looking down towards the lower end of Barkley Lake. There does not appear anything to be concerned about as far as tornadic activity. We've been watching this, and so far, not enough rotation. Doesn't appear to be enough instability either. Mark, what do you think? Hey, Mark, are you with us?
I want to welcome everybody who did come over from Evan's stream to join us. We've been at this a couple of years now, and we do it to try to keep everyone safe and to let everyone know what the weather's doing. We'll cover any severe weather in the area from the roads to the rivers. That's from the Ohio River down to I-40 and from the Mississippi River over to I-65. So if you live in that area or you're around or you just know people in that area and you want to watch, we do these weather broadcasts when there's severe weather, and we also do a normal weather update 3 days a week on Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday afternoon, evening time frame. And we also have a 24/7 weather channel if you just want to check in and see what the weather's doing around your area, anytime, day or night. It's also part of our YouTube channel.
And I want to tell them how much I appreciate them subscribing. That is absolutely amazing. Thank you, guys. Kristen Lane, 9730, we love you guys. You're amazing. Keep doing what you do. Man, we need to find Evan's stream. We need to definitely do that with him. See if we can't get some people on for him. Should I be concerned for Louisville, Kentucky area? Thank you for keeping people safe. That's from Cobra Man. I don't think Louisville's going to be anything to be too worried about. I'm more concerned about this storm down here headed towards Clarksville. This one right here could get into Clarksville here within the next hour or so. That's a pretty strong storm. I would not be surprised if that one doesn't go severe. Holiday Way, LLC, Dixon always gets it first. Beth Galloway, 7842. Hello, guys. Hi, Beth. Miss Dreamer 80, can you tell me Evan's YouTube page? Yeah, that's what I would like to know too. So we would like to return the favor to him. So if someone can give us a link to Evan's page, Evan Freiberger, Amy. It's Evan Freiberger. Okay, at Evan Freiberger. Miss Dreamer 80, just search up Evan Freiberger, Amy. So if you would let us know, we'll try to return the favor to him. A very, very strong storm here, Mark. Look at this. It's really intensifying somewhat.
Sea Rain 4, no, we're not really concerned much about Cincinnati, Ohio. It looks like these storms should weaken by the time they get over in that area. The main area we're watching right now is heading for like Erin, Tennessee. So if you're in the Erin area, keep your eyes and ears open. That storm could get a little bit stronger.
Yeah, so for our viewers who are on with us, we have quite a few. Be sure to look up Evan Freiberger and subscribe to his page as well. He's really done us a big favor by bringing some of his viewers over to us. And man, he's a good weather guy. We want to make sure he gets the recognition. We're not about glory. We're about trying to help people. Okay, Christopher Gober, 1018, Lower Logan County, Mark. That would be this area right here. Looks like so far they're going to be okay for a while. I don't see anything getting into Logan County for probably 2 to 3 hours. Thank you, Evan Freiberger. He says, don't worry about it. Keep up the good work. Hey, we appreciate you though, Evan. Really, we do. Olivia says, Evan's in the chat, sir. Thank you.
Again, we're watching this one storm out of Tennessee, and it's the one it had a history of producing a severe thunderstorm warning, but it's just got a special weather statement on it right now for gusts up to 50, which is just below severe criteria. We are watching it, and it could get into southern Logan County if it stays on track, but generally it's been kind of weakening.
Leah Neighbors 8238 says, I'm freaking, have a migraine now. Leah, there's nothing to be too worried about. I don't see anything really severe to mount to anything except for this one area down in Tennessee that we're watching. I'm not sure exactly where you're located. Nancy Williams, that's 7. Always looking out for people, not scaring them. That's exactly how we feel too. I think we're we're almost identical to how we approach things. We don't want to frighten people. On 6250, how do we've watched you for a year now and couldn't ask for a better person. You guys are awesome. Hope to see you at Huck's again on 9th Street here in Hoptown. I agree. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. Allison Hanson, thank you so much for the coverage. Is it safe to go to bed over in Huntsville, Alabama? You know what? Let's go look at Huntsville, Alabama, Mark. Let's try to do them a favor. Let me find a radar shot.
Yeah. Springfield, Tennessee.
find a radar.
Anicia Jameson is asking about Springfield. This whole line's going to be moving to the east as the night goes on. So you're probably going to get some thunder and lightning, some heavy rain, but I don't see too much to be too concerned about as far as severe thunderstorms, and especially not for tornadoes.
Well, I don't see anything threatening Huntsville, but these storms back here in let's see, this right here would be Mississippi, I believe. Yeah, there's Tupelo. Let me see if I can get a radar shot there and get a better look at these. But I don't see anything to be too concerned about. Here we go. What? Yeah, I don't know about that. Again, they don't appear to be severe, but this is a severe thunderstorm watch right down through here. It looks as though they're dropping it on the back side of this, but these little areas right here, like this one and this one right here, these little bow echoes, yeah, they may be a little bit on the strong side. You're going to have to watch them. They do have special weather statements on them, but I don't see anything to be too concerned about. So if you're in Huntsville, they're far enough away, it's going to be a while before they even get to you, and they probably would weaken quite a bit before they get there. Go up the line here a little bit. Yeah, we're still concerned about this, getting ready to go into Clarksville. I want to take a look at this camera here real quick. Yeah, it's still
Yeah,
firing
it has
up.
some winds up to 55 miles an hour up in the storm behind that line. So they could still get a gust 50 to 55 out of it without much of a problem.
Yeah, under a cook.
As far as Bowling Green, I think Bowling Green is going to be fine. It probably is not going to get anything but just rain and maybe some thunder and lightning as this pushes through. And again, we'll have some gusty winds overnight, but they'll be in the 25 to 30 mile per hour range as the front pushes through.
Yeah, for those who our mods got thinking you were spam, we're apologizing, trying to bring everyone back, and so we did not know what was going on. Nancy Weems 5270 says Dave Evan has some of the best mods, and yeah, I think so too. We've got some pretty good mods here as well. Anyway, Henry K 7770. Oak Grove, Fort Campbell, Clarksville area. Update when you have a moment. It's a good idea, Mark. I can tell you, here's Fort Campbell. There's Oak Grove, and of course we're looking at northern Clarksville. Here's Clarksville itself. I will let you see the Clarksville camera.
This line of storms continues to push through. We'll get some gusty winds with the storm itself. Again, gusty winds ahead of and around and behind the cold front will be 25 to 30, and the cool air is going to start pushing in overnight. The highs tomorrow is only going to be around 60, but I don't think we have anything really severe to worry about for the Clarksville, Fort Campbell, Hopkinsville area right now. There is that still one strong storm that's pushing in down through Tennessee, and we'll continue to watch that. But for right now, it's not got any kind of warnings on it, just a special weather statement for gusts up to 50.
Yeah, for northwest Alabama, northeast Mississippi, it's a little strong down in that area. I was just looking at the radar in that vicinity. Let me see if I can call another one up, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's see here. I'm not as familiar with this area, so it takes me a second to find the radar site. Let's see here, just a moment. Mark, I'm hearing that chat come back through. Here we go. Good grief. Well, I know there's one in here somewhere because I was just looking at them. Here's one. Yeah, this is why this area is a little concerning. You've got a lot of, well, it's a little bit unstable in this area. As you can see, you've got some special weather statements on these storms. This one right here is a little bit more concerning. Let me see what the special weather statement says. Wind gust to 40, so it's not that bad. But it is this severe storm watch that we're in. Let's see what it runs till. Well, I'll get it here in a second. There we go. Till 1 a.m. Central Time. How long this severe thunder. So it's still got a ways to go, and these are strong, but they're not severe, so that's a good thing. Hazel Lear says no sound. Is everybody else hearing me okay? Livia says, Dave, sir, your voice is helping this Canadian through a panic attack right now. Ah, come on, Livia. It's going to be okay. I promise you. Where are you located? And I will try to look at your area pretty close. Severe do I think Clarksville, Tennessee would be? I don't think it's going to be that severe, to be honest with you. It just doesn't have that look to it. I mean, you go in here, Mark, you've been able to look at the wind speed. You're saying that there are some 50 to 55 mile an hour gusts on the back side of this. So it could still get really kind of severe, but that's low end severe. I'd say that. Everyone says they're hearing me loud and clear. That's good. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what just happened either. It did kind of fade out for a second here where it was coming across my phone and then returned.
Yeah, it could be something to do with YouTube. I don't know. They're kind of weird here. Dixon, Tennessee. Let's go down here and take a look. Dixon, Tennessee still has this line to come through, but it's on the southern end, and this does not appear to be too severe down here. Let me see if I can find a radar over around Nashville. I'd rather find one closer in. It looks like the next closest one's going to be down here around Memphis. We'll try it. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Dixon, I would not be too concerned. I think you're doing pretty good. This is Stewart County, EMA. We're looking directly into that storm that's approaching. I don't see anything to be too concerned about. Just some heavy rain. Temperature 76 degrees there. And that would be in this camera right here we just looked at. You're welcome for the Dixon Report. AM to Bryce. Nancy Weems, 5270. Probably all the new people coming in made it do that. I guess, you know, you guys are the best. I don't know where you came from. I know Evan has been very kind to us.
The leading edge of this should get to Springfield in about 30 to 45 minutes.
Okay. And Clarksville, you will be getting this here pretty soon too. It's just about to get to you. Just some showers at first. This line right here might be a little bit rough. Lots of thunder in Bainbridge. You guys subscribing have been so good. J.K. Beaton said, well, just disappeared off my screen. He says, I'm up in Cross Plains tonight. How's it looking for that area? Well, I happen to know pretty much where Cross Plains is. If that's Cross Plains, Tennessee, it's right here. And so, yeah, I think Cross Plains is going to be fine.
Tessa Terry, looks like the temperature behind the front, we're going to drop into the 60s as we go through the night. Our high tomorrow here in Hopkinsville, Kentucky is probably only going to be about 60, and it's going to stay that way most of the day, and then drop to about 40 tomorrow night.
Yeah, J.K. Beaton says, is there much lightning with this? There actually isn't. Not near as much as I thought it would be for this type of system. But we don't even see a lot of lightning returns coming up on our radar screen. This area right here in Tennessee is still a concern to us. I'm going to go back to this camera one more time since the storm has gotten closer. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, look at that. That looks like a pretty good shelf cloud coming in. You see that, Mark? Nancy Schote Powers, what about Clarksville, Tennessee? Nancy, here's Clarksville. We're watching these storms. This one right here is the one that's most concerning. I don't think it's going to be anything too bad to worry about anyway. Tessa Terry says, I'm in Russellville, so that is going to be good because Russellville is still a ways from even getting anything. It's way off over here. Seren Cabrera, 4773.
I do see that, and that is a pretty good shelf cloud.
Yeah. Clarksville, Tennessee will be fine. Yeah, I think so. Everything this has gone over has been fairly good. Let me go back to our storm intercept team here in just a minute. Nancy Williams 270 says, I've seen Evan go live for over a day. I really want to watch his stream. I really do. Jerry Haynes 4043, Hopkinsville got anything severe coming in? It doesn't appear so now. We do see a little lightning off to our northwest and these strikes up here. And I will show you where we're located. Well, Mark, did you turn your beacon off? We are in Hopkinsville. This right here is the building we're actually in. It's a secure area. We have a high secure fence all around us, and Salt Dome's located here, and this is a fairly large building. We have a National Weather Service office located here with us. It's only a small office they use when they're doing storm assessments and things like that. But any of you that get up this way, be glad to show you around. We are really getting padded here at the studio now. I hear a lot of rain coming in. Okay, Shane, how you doing out there? This is one of our storm intercept teams. Everything good?
Seems to be all right. A little light rain. We've had 26.6 mile an hour gusts. Other than that, a couple claps of lightning, thunder. That's about all we've had.
Okay. Tracy Runyon, how are the owls and the old Salt Dome doing? They are doing just fine. He's had a bunch of babies, and now they have flown the coop, so to speak. Just so you guys know, we are simulcasting over on Facebook. We've been on about 1 hour and 45 minutes so far at this point. Evan, we would, if you're still on, we would love to partnership up with you. Maybe we can help each other. Now here's the Clarksville area. As you can see, this is a strong storm off to the west. It is moving towards you. It's going to be a little while before it gets there, but you're going to start getting some rain pretty soon. Linzoid Revere. I don't know the name of the guy on the bottom. That's me. I'm David Powell. And he's very interested in what the white symbol on the wall means. That is a lit, supposed to be a lit tornado, but I think the light went out. And usually it changes colors whenever it's different levels of warning. So, but right now, I guess I didn't realize it was out, but it is. So I'll try to show you if you happen to see us again, or if you go back and look at some of our other streams. Thank you, James Storby. You guys subscribe. I'm so thankful you guys subscribed. We certainly needed it. Warm and fuzzy, subscribe. Listening to y'all is really calming, even with all the weather anxiety I have. You know, that's the whole point. We do not try to get subscribers by scaring people to death, because we've been in your shoes and been scared of storms ourselves. You have no idea the storms that I have seen. We were close friends with Tim Samaras. Okay, Clarksville just went under a severe thunderstorm warning. I knew they were going to do that. So Clarksville is now under a severe thunderstorm warning. Let me get the particulars up on this. Here we go. The weather service alarm.
There's a warning on that storm. They have put a severe thunderstorm warning out on it for the Tennessee side.
Yeah, that's what I was just showing. It's until 11:30. Severe thunderstorms are located along a line extending from 8 miles west of Fort Campbell to 9 miles east of Big Rock to near Erin, moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. 60 mile per hour wind gusts are expected. This is radar indicated, so possible impact would be damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Clarksville, Erin, Adams, Cumberland City, Palmyra, and Woodlawn. So again, if you're in this area, this is a severe thunderstorm. It's radar indicated, but we knew that when we saw that the wind speeds back behind it were in the 50 to 55 mile an hour range. We figured that would be happening. Sunflower, yes, this is a YouTube issue. It's been happening to me for a couple of weeks on all kinds of channels. For all the new people, the streams don't usually have this many errors. Please don't run away. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird what's going on with YouTube tonight. How's Selmer looking? Just heavy rain for the rest of the night? I'm assuming you're talking about Selmer, Alabama. And I would say that is correct. Although I hate to leave the severe warned area up here in Clarksville for the time being because of the people that are impacted. I know a lot of folks have a little bit of anxiety. It's okay. This is not going to be a terrible situation.
I am seeing on radar winds around 60, 63 miles an hour right in the back of that storm that's in the center of that line for the warning area.
Okay, Captain Injury. He said he meant Tennessee. If you're behind this line, then yes, mainly rain. And I would suspect that will taper off after this gets on through and the cold front actually gets into the area. Yeah, YouTube has been a little wonky tonight. It's not just you and I think it's, I don't know really what it is. We're kind of watching it. Brittany Hill just joined from Hopkinsville. What are we looking at? Is it just rain? Right now, yes, it is just rain, but we do have a severe thunderstorm warning all the way up to the Kentucky-Tennessee border from Clarksville northward. And we'll see if this continues to move. As it does, it would eventually move into southern Todd County the way it looks, but we will see. These individual cells moving northeast while the overall line is moving eastward. Yeah, and we know Mark has got a big delay. Seems like we had a lot of little gremlins got into our system. We broadcast the other day, it was just fine, and come back in, nothing changed, and then everything's kind of wonky. We're looking at the Hopkinsville radar site. You can see this little gap here. That's Department of Defense radar, which is why this has got a little gap in the radar coverage. Seren Cabrera 4773, thank you guys for helping out so much. You're more than welcome. Just some dude, Ribby 75, about 8 miles.
Tennessee, the line's still approaching you, but it looks like the worst part of it's north of you, so you should be okay.
Miss Forrest Fay, remember when YouTube just suddenly went completely down for a ton of viewers all over the world super recently? I definitely think it's fair. To blame YouTube here. Okay, so Clarksville, Tennessee should be fine. Let's see what this new warning is coming out for. We will find out here in just a second.
Okay, new warning for Southern Christian.
Okay, so carry all of our spotters, intercept teams to full alert. And this is Southern Christian County and Southern Todd County, including Elkton, Pembroke. And I guess that would be for this storm right here. Clarksville should be okay. We're still watching this. Nobody's out of the woods just yet. As we continue to get these severe thunderstorm warnings in,
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
okay, so the Tennessee-Alabama line still looks pretty good. It's still mighty turbulent in this area, but all these little waves seem to be forming and reforming. Let's see here. Serena Cabrera 4773. Again, thank you guys so much. I have so much anxiety when it comes to weather. It does not look tornadic in the Oak Grove area.
Yeah. For, and no, we don't think the severe storm will hit Muhlenberg, Hotel Mario. Yeah. And the Pembroke area is in this warning. It's really for the storm, mostly in Tennessee. They just kind of caught the northern edge of it with this storm. Herndon area looks like you're almost on the backside of it already, even though you are in the warning.
KMH Rock 89 question: what was the voiceover software that said a new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued? That would be from the National Weather Service. We have direct communications with the Weather Service in our weather operations room there behind Mark. And Andrea, I think you're going to be okay. That's barely got you in there. But you're in Herndon.
Daniel Wilson, I think Owensboro looks fine. There is a severe thunderstorm warning up in Indiana, but it's north of the Owensboro area by quite a bit.
You know, the northern part of this line up near the Alabama or Mississippi and Tennessee line appears to be weakening some as I watch this in motion. I think this is actually going to be getting a little more stable now. So it does look a little better. If you have storm anxiety down in this area, I don't think you got too much to worry about. We'll go back up here and take a look at the warned area up here. Clarksville is about to get the leading edge. Let me see if I can pick it up on this camera here. This should be looking directly over into that storm we just saw. And I don't see anything much. Maybe a little bit of a shelf cloud along in here. Let's see if there's anything else I can catch. I'm going to look here at the southern Hopkinsville site. And as you can see, we're getting pounded pretty good here with some heavy rains. This is looking down on Skyline Drive as we look towards southern Hopkinsville. Lance, what products do y'all sell? We actually have sponsors that come on with us that sponsors our program, but as far as products, we don't have much other than just some things. I'll show you that website here in just a minute. This is the WKDZ studio camera looking down at 6880 and I-24 in Trigg County. Looks like just mainly rain. Let's look at downtown Cadiz. Again, mainly rain. back to southern Hopkinsville. We're getting hit pretty good. I'm going to take our intercept team back up. Hey Shane, how's it going out there now? Where are you guys headed?
Hey, we are actually getting off exit 1 on 24. We're gonna shoot east and hit like towards Trenton. Try to get ahead of this beer storm.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll keep monitoring you.
All right, Amy, that should be fine. Just be very careful because it could just suddenly drop a gust on you.
Hey, Mark, I'm going to step away from the camera for just a minute. I'm going to wait till the delay gets to you so you can hear me. Mark, did you hear me?
Okay. All right. If everybody will notice on the radar that he's got up right there, how that echo is bow-shaped, just like a bow you would shoot an arrow out of. And at the apex of that is where the two warnings are, right along the Kentucky-Tennessee border. That's probably going to be the area where your greatest winds are going to be. The whole line's not bowing out, just this one little segment right here. I hear you fine, Dave. Just a big lag. Yeah. And again, this is part of a storm that we've been monitoring all the way from the Memphis area that has been producing severe thunderstorm warnings from Jackson on up this way. It went for the longest time in the center of Tennessee there, where it was just had a special weather statement on it. But then as it got up nearer to Clarksville, it decided it was time to go severe again. Hang on, we got another warning or another update coming in.
At 10:58 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Pembroke to Oak Grove to 8 miles southwest of Clarksville, moving east at 60 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact.
Okay, they were just updating the warning, and again, the severe thunderstorm, this is kind of a line of severe thunderstorms, but it is bowed out. And as that continues to push off towards the east-northeast, it's moving at a pretty good pace. The warning said it was moving at 60 miles an hour, which is, that means that there was a good, strong wind push behind it. That should start to weaken here shortly. Rarely do these hold together when they're bowed out like this for more than about 15 or 20 minutes. Yeah. And is that Sierra Cabrera 4773? It's really bad thunder outside. You have to remember that thunder is not an indicator of how severe a storm is. Thunder can have all kinds, or a storm can have all kinds of thunder and lightning in it and not be severe, or it can have very little and still produce a severe wind gust. It's just that usually the more thunder and lightning a storm has, the stronger it is. And that has to do with the dynamics and the positive and negative charges that build up. A stronger storm builds up a lot more positive and negative charge that allows the lightning to arc and create the thunder. And Virginia Poland, thank you very much for the $20 super chat. We appreciate it. Clarksville is going to be, everybody's going to be okay. This is going to produce some gusty winds. It's just right at the edge of severe category, 60 mile per hour wind. If your Halloween decorations are out, or if your lawn furniture is out, or your trampoline is out, it might rearrange it a little bit. But otherwise, usually at 60 is just when you might lose a shingle or two, when you start losing shingles off your roof. So be very careful and go check your roof if you happen to get any really strong winds across your house through this area this evening. Check it, and you should be able to tell pretty quick if you've lost a shingle as hard as the rain's coming down behind. Dave, West Virginia. Yep. Dave is one of our moderators, and he is in Huntington, West Virginia. I am originally from just north of Charleston, West Virginia. So as you can probably tell, I don't have much of a Kentucky accent, but I do have a bit of a Southern accent. And it's because I was born and raised in Kanawha County, which is where Charleston, West Virginia is. Layton, Alabama. Right now, from what I'm seeing on my radars, there's really not much going on. Let's see, Layton, Alabama. What big city is that near, if you would, please? I do know a little bit about Alabama. My sister lives in Clanton, Alabama. Gallatin should be okay. Gallatin should be okay. This is going to come across again as a gusty line of thunderstorms for Gallatin area. The main push of any severe anywhere up and down the line right now is this storm that's right here on the Kentucky-Tennessee border. Okay, Muscle Shoals. I'm not seeing any kind of warnings or anything for Muscle Shoals. There is some severe thunderstorm warnings on the Mississippi side that looks like it'd probably be south of the Muscle Shoals area when they come in.
New information.
Yeah.
This severe thunderstorm warning has been
Okay,
updated.
and the severe thunderstorm warning was updated. See if they've got anything new here. Yeah, all they did with the update is they've trimmed out the backside of those warnings where the storm has already passed. Newstead Road, the storm has passed you. The main storm has passed you. You should be fine.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah, Shane, what's up?
Just had a 40-mile-an-hour gust.
40-mile-an-hour gust. Okay. Where are y'all exactly located? I'll send that on to National Weather.
It's actually we're trying to get a address or an intersection. We're on off exit 1 up here in Powell County.
Okay.
Clarksville Road and Davenport.
Okay. Clarksville Road in Davenport in Todd County, 40 mile per hour wind gust, measure, train spotter.
Clarksville Road and what?
Clarksville Road and what?
Davenport.
Davenport. Okay, we're relaying that on to National Weather Service. And so our team that was right there, they got a 40 mile per hour wind gust, which is still pretty strong, but not quite the 60 mile per hour gust that they were anticipating. So far, so good. Hopefully nobody's getting any kind of damage from this. Yeah, that is an automatic feature that we have through Streamlabs and through a program called Atmospherics. That when a warning comes out within our coverage area, there it will notify us and everybody who's watching that it just came across, and it is an automated voice.
Okay.
It may last. They'll probably let the warning go on till 11:30 as that pushes on east. You have to remember it's hard to see it because that line is right across the radar site right now. So right in the middle, you can't. It makes it hard to see.
Also, this is our storm intercept team out in the field. Looks like Shane, you and Amy taking on some pretty hefty rains.
Yeah, it's picked up quite a bit here. We just hollered at Mark for a 40-mile-an-hour wind gust out here.
Okay. Yeah, I see your beacon on. For those of you who are watching, our intercept teams have GPS beacons so we can see where they are. And I'll go back over to show you how this works. This is where they're located, where that little point is. There's Amy's symbol. Also, we have a 24/7 channel. It's also broadcasting simultaneously. That runs in case we happen to not be on. They can go to it and watch it. It's basically David Powell Weather and Wisdom 24/7. I think is what it's called. I don't know why they call it that, but anyway. Clarksville is about to be through it. It does look like this storm has weakened somewhat, so I'm not too concerned. Everybody relax. It's nothing to be worried about. Deborah Main says very strong winds and heavy downpour off Tylertown Road near Exit 1 in Clarksville. That would be somewhere down in this area. No, maybe it's down here. No, Exit 1 would be up here. I'm sorry. In fact, it'd be very close to where Amy and them are located. Seren Cabrera 4773, will there be a chance for a tornado in Clarksville, Tennessee? I seriously doubt it. I really don't see that at all. Kathy Laster, thank you, David Mark, for keeping us updated about the weather and the weather spotters. Yeah, we have some good people. Our group has been blessed to have great teams and, some of the best out there. I call them citizen scientists. Also, if you're new to us, we were very close friends with Tim Samaras, who was on the TV show Storm Chasers. He had actually put that he was a member of our group, and he was going to have some of us come out and ride along with him, but then the El Reno tornado got him, and that was kind of tough to take. So personally, I hate tornadoes, and that's one reason I'm doing what I'm doing. BDC 4674, y'all the best. Grateful to have y'all local. Thank you so much. Misty Welburn, do you think it will weaken before it hits Guthrie, Kentucky? Yes, I do. Just some dude, Webby 75, RIP. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, life changed after Tim got killed with his team. That was the largest tornado ever recorded on Earth, and I think the wind speeds were only about 4 miles off from being the highest wind speeds ever recorded, about 304 miles an hour, I think. That was like a nightmare you can't wake up from. So we do have a history, and we do intend to make everybody as safe as possible through knowledge. It does look like the northern part of this line is really weakening now. Central City, you guys are about to be just getting some heavy rains. Most everybody now is getting heavy rains. BDC 4674, just watching a documentary of that tornado, David. It was a tragedy. Oh my gosh, yes. We lost several people in that. One fella who we thought a lot of, Chris Novi, he had been a chase up to that point, and he gave it up after that, from what I understand. Michael Willits, E6K. David, Mark, God bless you guys. Thank you for what you do. Thank you so much for watching. Tammy Tatum says, sorry I wasn't there. That's okay, Tammy. I knew you'd be here if you could. Moss Forest Fay, it truly was such a tragedy. I'm sorry you had to experience such a personal loss along with the loss of the whole community. Yeah, it's James Storby says, yeah, crazy you mentioned that. I remember watching a video about that not even 2 weeks ago. Small world. Yeah, that was tough. I remember when they told me that Tim and his team had perished, and I had people calling me, news media. I don't know why I ended up giving an interview to CNN, but I did. I didn't much feel like talking to anyone. It was a deep personal loss to me, and not only me, but our teams here. A lot of us had gone to know him pretty good. KMH Rock 89, I'm so sorry about your friend Tim Samaras. He was a highly respected member of the weather community. Yes, he was. He was a true weather scientist. And you know what? He was actually following the proper rules. He was a mile away from it. But that thing grew from a mile wide to 2.5 miles wide in about 15 seconds. He didn't have a chance. And just a week earlier, he'd sent me a message on my Facebook page and wanted me to tell our people that the tornadoes we would be going up against would be rain wrapped and giving us all kinds of safety rules.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry about your friend Tim Samaras. He was a highly respected member of the weather community. Yes, he was. He was a true weather scientist. And you know what? He was actually following the proper rules. He was a mile away from it. That thing grew from a mile wide to 2.5 miles wide in about 15 seconds. He didn't have a chance. And just a week earlier, he sent me a message on my Facebook page and wanted me to tell. Poor fellow soldier of Christ 7. I'm going to check Northwest Alabama area for you. Hang on just a second.
Yeah. The one that asked about West Virginia and Pittsburgh area for tomorrow, the SPC has a marginal risk for you, but not nearly as strong as what was going through today. So you're probably not going to be in too bad a shape.
I think my eyes done got a little blurry. I'm trying to find, here we go. Here's what I was looking for. Yeah, it looks like Northwest Alabama is still under the gun right here around Florence. But I got to be honest with you, these storms have weakened considerably compared to what they were just a little while ago. So yeah, the overall line appears to be weakening. Amanda knows asking, she's watching over on the Facebook feed. I have not, yeah, there's a special weather statement up there. I'll look at that here in just a second. So, poor fellow soldier of Christ, you mind checking Northwest Alabama area? There we are. I don't see anything to be terribly worried about. It's going to be some pretty gusty winds, looks like some heavy rain, but I don't see anything to be really concerned about. I'll be honest with you. And now let's go back up here and take a look at this line. So let's see what it says here on the special weather statement. Well, wind gusts 50 to 55. That means that storm is really close to being severe. It is radar indicated, and location impacted include Russellville, Anderson, Auburn, Adairville, Lewisburg, Ensco, Gordonsville, Spa, Eppleys, and Hilltop. So yeah, if you're in this area, I would think that this is a little bit more just to the northern part. Here we go.
This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
They have updated this severe thunderstorm warning. I'm not sure exactly what, well, they're saying it's Todd County, so that's what this is right here. Elkton, you are now under severe thunderstorm warning. BDC, what time did that say? I'm not sure I followed what you were asking. Susan Johnson Murphy, Clarksville, Tennessee. Well, it looks like Clarksville's about to be in the clear. I'll look at the camera here, but they're pretty well. Looks like they're done. And all we have in their camera is just rain coming down. Doesn't appear to be anything out of the ordinary or even severe. Look, a little bit of windy here down in the trees. So they're getting some pretty good winds. And you see the camera's jostling a little bit. 68 degrees. They did have a wind gust of 26 miles an hour, but I don't see anything to be too concerned about. That would be this area right here. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to yawn in y'all's faces there.
Hey, David.
Yes.
Yes. That line that just come through or coming through Todd County, it had a 40 to 41 mile an hour gust on the front side. On down inside of it, you're looking at 25 to 30 mile an hour sustained.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks. Serena Cabrera, God bless what you guys do. You guys are the first ever to help me through my anxiety with the weather. We're glad we could help. And that's what we intend to do. Misty Wilburn says heavy rains just started in Guthrie. Okay, we got something new coming in, Mark. It's like a special weather statement. This northern end of this storm. Okay, once again, wind gusts of 50 to 55 miles an hour. Locations impact include Central City, Nortonville, Powell, Graham, Greenville, Dunmore, Weir, White Plains, Drakesboro, South Carrollton, Allegheny, and Clifty. That's because of this bow right here. Let's see here. Now, I think the severe weather is over with for Clarksville. Serena Cabrera.
Sunflower, yeah. I looked at that. I do see your broad rotation there. Unless it tightens up, you probably won't see much of anything, but that looks to be just right on the backside of that little echo that's bowing out a little bit right there. But I think you'll be okay there.
Let's see, Galaxy Vortex Edits. Is Clarksville in the clear for tonight? Yes, I believe you are. But if you look down here, all you have left to the west is just some moderate rain, and it goes off to just kind of light rain. So yeah, Clarksville's in the clear, in my opinion. Enrique 777, have a good one, gentlemen. Appreciate your live stream. We appreciate you guys, and thank you for coming over to us and helping us out. It means so much. Let's see here. Brandon 6, Duramax, is Fayette in the clear? Are you referring to Lafayette or a different place? You're welcome, Serena Cabrera. Fayette by Vernon. Geez, I'm not sure still where you're located. Is it in Tennessee? Okay, Fayette, Alabama. Let me see here. Let's see here. There's Vernon and Fayette. Yeah, you know, I don't see anything much down there to worry about. Christ Follower 28, H1G. Brandon, I don't see anything there to worry about at all. There's some strong storms. Again, nothing's too bad, it doesn't look like. This is some severe warnings back here, but I think, well, that one expires in 40 minutes. Maybe I need to get a closer look at the radar. Let's see if I got a different shot here. That's a little better. So yeah, we've got a little cell here that's severe, a little bit down here, but again, Vernon is up here. These are some strong storms, no doubt about it, but they appear to be on the weakening side. Let's see, Jordan 2426. Hi, my name is Jordan. I'm 27 years old. I'm watching from Green Bay, Wisconsin. Thank you so much. What's going on with the weather tonight? Well,
Jordan from Green Bay, Wisconsin. What's going on with the weather tonight? We're just watching a line of thunderstorms roll through the Mid-South and South. Right now, they could be a little bit severe for us. They have been severe, warned in our area right here, but they're kind of weakening for right now.
yeah, I still see this little bow right in here. This whole thing right here is still the reason that they've got these special weather statements on is the higher winds. Is Princeton good to go? I would say yes, Princeton is good to go. Hi, Jordan Lynn Culbertson. Glad to have you on with us. Miss Dreamer 80, yeah, Princeton is good to go. Christopher Gober 1018, winds are picking up in Adairville. That doesn't surprise me, but there's not a lot of trouble with this, really. The worst would be up here towards Lewisburg, Dunmore, back towards Central City. That's this little bow right here, but you know, I don't see much else down there to be concerned about, and I'm not too concerned about that. Melon Marlboroughs, thank you guys so much for all you do. You helped me with my storm anxiety a ton tonight. I'm sorry that some of you had troubles with storm anxiety. You know, the best way to get rid of storm anxiety is to learn about storms. Then you'll know when to be worried and when not to be worried. I'd say when to respect them. I always respect the storms, but I don't let them scare me. You know, being frightened always makes the wolf look bigger than he actually is. Christopher Gober 1018, I'm glad to hear that. Thank you so much. Got a baby sleeping. I was worried. And Ricky Gent, what about Bowling Green? Mark, you want to answer that?
Well, yeah, this line is going to eventually make it to Bowling Green. It's going to march all the way across Kentucky before the morning, too far through the day tomorrow. But as far as the severe potential, it's definitely on the wane. For tomorrow, there's a marginal risk over in West Virginia and east of there. But for us tonight, this is starting to move out of the area where they have a slight risk into a marginal risk. So the storms are definitely on the decrease in intensity as we go through the night. And Trish Horn, yeah, we may get some showers in the morning. I'm seeing it on the model right now, another little line of showers moving through in the morning hours tomorrow. But by the time we get into like afternoon, it'll start to clear out. It's going to stay fairly cool, high only around 60 tomorrow, and then down to around 40 tomorrow night as that cold air starts to move in.
Okay, Russellville. Looks like Russellville is getting through the worst of it right now, but I don't see anything to be worried about. XCYMZZ, still waiting for these storms to hit Albany, but I'm getting less and less worried knowing how instability is really dropping, and it is. Albany should not have any trouble at all. By the time it gets there, I would imagine it'll be just plain old rain. And that's basically, if you look, let me pull out here. If you look at this overall line, look how much it's weakened. Even down here into southern Tennessee, northwest Alabama, these things are weakening overall. The loss of the daytime heating and everything is taking a toll on it and reducing the instability. Rainfall totals we're expecting, Joker 018, is about around an inch under those storms. Aerial P1J is Jordan, the meteorologist at the bottom of the screen. Nancy Williams, 5270. Good night, all. Good night, Nancy.
Good night, Nancy, and thanks for joining us.
Darlena, 1779. That is correct. Aerial P1J, that's not a nice thing to say. No, I'm in Kentucky. Martian 105, is there any severe risk for Nashville? To answer that, let's look, and I would say no. These storms have weakened considerably. Even looking at the national radar, I don't see anything at all to be concerned about. Mark Bear 3556. Hello, I'm new to this channel. I came from Evan's stream. Well, we appreciate you coming over and taking a look at us, Mark. We're just kind of like Evan, just a couple of boys that know weather and try to help people. I think I am going to take. I'm going to take our storm interceptors. Hey, Shane, you guys, where are you guys?
Hey, we just come back into Hopkinsville. We're passing Lowe's on 41.
Oh, okay, now I got you. I see where you are. Okay. Aerial P1J, it was something about Nancy. Maybe I misread it. Zakusia 4764. Hi guys, hope you're doing well. Lewisburg is going rain and calming down now. That's a good thing. Mark Bear 3556. I got hardly anything today, just a steady rain and some thunder. Kyle 42240 says going for a leisure drive tonight, Shane and Amy. And I think they are. There she is. Jason Hesley. Hey, Jason says, hello, David Mark. I just got some wind and rain in Russellville right now.
Elaine Kinney. I started doing forecasting with the Air Force in 1985, but we've only been doing it here on YouTube for coming up on 3 years, I think.
And I've been doing it since I did my first forecast at 10 years old, I think. I didn't have anybody to look at it except my parents, but yeah, I've been in weather a long, long time. Really long. I kind of specialize in the long range outlooks. It's okay, yeah. Yeah, Amy's quite experienced. She's been her and Shane have been one of my top teams.
No, Elaine, I never made it to Oklahoma. I was stationed in weather. I started out in the Air Force and Security Police in Maine, but I was stationed in weather. I was stationed at Pope Air Force Base, North Carolina. And then after forecasting school, I was here at Fort Campbell, Kentucky, and that's where I've lived since.
Elaine Kinney, 53. Mark, thank you for your service. Area P1J, I don't know about you. Trolling Sten 13, there's been 4 confirmed tornadoes today so far. Kayla Q9B2R, you think Butler County is good? We have rain right now. Let's go back up here and look at that. Sorry, I kind of got away from it all. Yeah, it's a little strong, but I don't see anything to be overly worried about. I really don't. Up around Morgantown, still got that little strong cell right there, but it's just strong. It doesn't appear to be severe. Elaine Kenny, 53, is asking where I'm from. Actually, I guess I was born here in Hopkinsville. Immediate family moved away probably several years ago. And then I came back. I'm half Native American. I lived on the reservation for a couple of years. And so weather is a little bit different to me, I guess. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think everybody was in agreement there. Okay, Natalie Kansek 8181. What about Dot, Kentucky? I actually have heard of that place. I just can't remember exactly where it is, but I remember seeing it. Give me a moment, I'll find it. Yeah, Eric, I think everybody was proud of you for doing that. Lane Kenny, 53. My grandmother was born and raised on the Kiowa Reservation, Oklahoma. I've actually been there on the Kiowa Reservation just for a visit. I forgot what I was looking. Oh, I was looking for Dot. I know it's in here somewhere.
Southwest of Russellville, Dave.
Yep, that's where I was headed. There it is. Dot is in the clear. The worst of it's gone off to the east, so yeah, you're good at Dot. Eric is a really good moderator.
Southwest of Russellville, Dave.
Yep, that's where I was headed. There it is. Dot is in the clear. The worst of it's gone off to the east, so yeah, you're good at Dot. I'll be glad with this audio fixed. Eric is a really good moderator. BDC 4674. David, sometimes I think those of us who have Indian in us are a bit more in tune with the weather. Now, Grandma could look at the sky and tell what it was going to do. And you know, Mark can probably tell you I'm the same way. I don't know, it's a strange, I'm a strange mixture. But it seems to work. We're continuing to run live here because we still, excuse me, we still have some weather in the area, and we don't want to leave anyone that's has weather anxiety. Andrew Cook, my internet cut out. How does Herndon area look like now? I can tell you right now, Herndon is in the clear, very much so. I go down here, you can see it, just rain. That's all you got. Jason Hesley, I remember watching you on TV 43 out of Hopkinsville when I was a kid. Hey, thanks a lot, Jason. I appreciate that. Yeah, Christopher Gober, 1018 Dot is close to Derville in Tennessee, or in Tennessee next to Springfield. Yeah, we've already found it. Actually, it's down in, it's still actually in Kentucky. It is right here. BDC 4674. Okay. Andrew Cook. Thanks, David Mark. And Miss Dreamer 80. Yeah, Louisville's still quiet. Warm and fuzzy rain starting in Florence, the Quad Cities area. Rain just started in Auburn. Yep. It looks like it's just rain. Miranda Johnson, hate to ask again, my phone was messing up. How's Russellville looking? Russellville is going to be just fine. It's just some moderate rain. I see nothing severe there, nothing to worry about. Miranda Johnson, thank you so much. Have a blessed night. We appreciate you.
And Amy and Shane, our intercept team, are in for the evening. He just checked out, and he says they're going to go home and get some sleep.
Well, tell him to come up here and fix something up here for me first. If they're still here. All fixed. Sometimes it just needs a special touch, which Shane has. I do want to take a quick moment to hit some more of our sponsors while we're at it, and that is our good friend Jacob Mudd over at Mudd Wealth. He's got it together. Take a look at this.
True wealth is about more than money. It's about faithfully managing all we have been given. Mudd Wealth stands committed as stewards guided by Christian faith, dedicated to strengthening lives through wise financial counsel and unwavering integrity. Whether we are managing your retirement funds or developing your step-by-step financial plan to help steer you toward financial security, we have the tools it takes to deliver peace of mind. Mudd Wealth can help you on a product-only basis, providing competitive fixed interest annuity rates, life insurance quotes, mutual fund management, and investment advisory services. Give Jacob Mudd a call at 270-743-2810.
Securities offered through the Tavener Company, member of FINRA, SPIC, and MSRB. Investment advisory and financial planning services offered through Tavco Financial Advisory, Inc., a registered investment advisor. Customer care line and management for both firms can be reached at 800-543-6922.
And I can't leave out Patty Slayton. She is the best at the Kentucky healthcare insurance. Take a look.
Meet Patty Slayton, your local licensed health and life insurance professional. Navigating Medicare or health coverage shouldn't feel overwhelming. Whether you're new to Medicare, exploring better options, or needing help, Patty will help you make the confident, informed choices. With years of trusted experience and a heart for serving, Patty specializes in Medicare supplements and Advantage plans. prescription drug coverage, life insurance solutions tailored to your needs, all types of health insurance, including Kentucky Health Benefits. Patty will help you find the right coverage for you. Call 270-725-5368 today.
And I don't want to forget our good friend Mark Thomason at Kentucky Quality Privacy Fencing. Take a look at this.
Tired storms destroying your fence? Quality Privacy Fencing uses massive posts, much larger than the standard 3.5-inch post, 8 feet long with over 2 feet anchored deep underground. Built Kentucky strong to handle our worst weather, whether you're replacing storm damage or want peace of mind from day one. Our custom gates resist sagging with reinforced cross bracing. Plus, we paint fences to keep them looking great. Don't let the next storm catch you off guard. Call Quality Privacy Fencing at 270-484-3058 for a fence that stands strong when it matters most.
Okay, and we're back. And I do have one more, and that is my good friend Katie Moyer. Actually, I have two more at Kentucky Hemp Works. Take a look at this.
If you want to give yourself an edge in catching fish, you have to try Kentucky Hemp Works Fish Attractor. It is so easy to use, even a child can do it. A drop or two on your bait will yield amazing results. Make your fishing trip memorable. Catch lots of fish with Kentucky Hemp Works Fishing Attractant. Look for it in our online store at dpww.shop. Supplies are going fast, so place your order today.
And there is our online store, dpww.shop, and you'll find all kinds of stuff in there. Plus, you'll find a link to our Shop Weather and Wisdom store where you can find apparel and all kinds of that stuff. And I do have one more I want to mention, and that is our good friends over at Roy's Barbecue in Russellville, Kentucky. Man, that's a great place to eat. So you guys, if you're on here and you haven't been to Russellville, you got to go over and take a look at this. These guys have some serious good food there. And if you're in Russellville, you got to stop in and see them. You go in there hit the first light there as you go in on the bypass from the west. Turn right, and you'll see them up there on the right there. 101 Sarah Lane in Russellville. And their slogan is, when you're the best, you're ahead of the rest. And I got to agree, they are some of the best I have ever seen. You will definitely love the experience. So Roy's Barbecue in Russellville. All right, Mark, we got all the commercials done. How's everything going? BDC 4674, Roy's Barbecue is some of the best. Wish I had some right now. Boy, I tell you, I'm hungry. Robin Nicolakakos, 3038. Oops, didn't mean to hit all those D's. She says, hello, David Mark. Happy you guys are alive to keep us informed and safe. I watch you. It's okay, Robin. I know it's okay. Jason Hesley's left us, says, I think I'm going to attempt to get some sleep for now, but I'll tune back in if things get worse later. Have a good night, guys. Everything's going to be good. If you look at this, everything has become stable. Clarksville's in the clear. Even areas to the east, over towards Franklin, Simpson County, Auburn, Bowling Green. Yeah, you're going to get some heavy rains, but I don't see anything there at all to be concerned about. And really, I don't see much up here either. They've even dropped the special weather statements. I think we are stable. So, anyway, I sure appreciate you guys coming on with us, especially from Evan's stream. That was so beautiful. Thank you so much. And I don't really see a need to continue broadcasting the way we are. Mark, what about you? You see anything that we need to be worried about or concerned about? Or do any of you out there have any things you want to ask? Jason Hesley, speaking of barbecue, I've got a deer shoulder finishing low and slow in the oven, but spent several hours on the smoker earlier. Oh, man, making me really hungry. How about no Q2B? Wind advisory just took effect for Auburn.
I don't see anything else coming tonight. We may get some more showers overnight. So if you hear a little bit of a rumble of thunder or a little bit of a shower, don't be too concerned about it. And everybody have a great rest of their night tonight and tomorrow. We will be on again tomorrow evening, or I should say this evening now, because it just cleared midnight here. So we'll be on sometime between 3 and 5 Sunday afternoon to update everyone on the weather coming up for the next week. And that's just part of our regular broadcast we do. Nothing severe. We just update everybody on the weather. And I hope to see everyone then. And again, everybody who came over from Evan Stream, as Dave said, thank you very, very much. We appreciate it.
And I want to thank Warm and Fuzzy, who just donated $9.99 to us, and I appreciate that so much. He says, thank you guys. The calmness in the stream has been so wonderful. Hope y'all's channel continues to grow. And I appreciate that. You don't know how much. You know, you go through a lot of times and you don't really know how we're affecting people, but the feedback has been tremendous tonight, and I appreciate everything you guys have done. James Brown 2684, after the front line, is there any more severe weather after it? And the answer is no. I think the front's going to get on through here in a couple more hours, and the temperature's going to start dropping. And tomorrow is going to be a brisk, raw day. So take a sweater with you if you go out. Just there, 120s, is there going to be any uptrend in the severe threat for the rest of the overnight? I do not think so. Do you, Mark? Vex that bro, howdy, is it okay to sleep in Nashville? Yes, it is.
No, I don't. I don't think there's going to be anything more to worry about for the rest of tonight, anywhere through our area anyway. So hopefully, everybody can get some sleep tonight, including the Nashville area. There may be some storms roll through, a little bit of thunder and lightning and rain, but I don't think there's going to be anything severe.
Right. And I do appreciate you guys that are watching us over on the Facebook feed, on the Weather and Wisdom Facebook feed. We're simulcasting on. As I said, we are on here on YouTube, and we also have the 24/7 channel on with us. And you can find that by just going down to our main page and just hit the lives, and you'll see the live stream, complete with the radar. So thank you all so much. I think we're going to go ahead and start shutting this down. I don't think there's a whole lot else to say. And I want you to know how much we appreciate you all. And I guess, everybody says thank you for all we're doing. I appreciate you guys so much. I really can't say it enough. I'm humbled. That's a good word. I'm humbled by you guys. And I definitely want to thank Evan and his stream for coming over here. Okay, with that, I guess we will get on off of here. Thank you all so much. And as I say every time, if I don't see you here, I'll see you here.
Thank you all for watching our show. We've had such fun, but now must go. Every moment's been a delight. Until next time we say goodnight. Feel the thunder but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air. But don't forget to like and share. Across the screen, nature's power in all it's seen.